how to achieve this expressive texture in sounds. We should be expressive and warm enough, but also to paint a general sonority that has a transparency and a charm that would reflect Ligeti's love for certain French music, especially certain pieces by Debussy, his Etudes for piano, first of all. We need to feel the intervals strongly, the attraction between two notes and this channel, this series of fifths. And have a kind of hyper sensibility for all the encounters between the notes. Each of this interval that we discover step by step in this richer carré should be felt with really great personal artistry somewhere. Ligeti suggested to feel and sing what he called the melody, like a melody by Schumann or Brahms. But he wanted also to have a general sound with a lot of charm. So we have to balance very well, let's say, the sustain, or the notes, or the weight, or the arm, with a vibrato of the pedal and with a certain clear definition of the sounds. Another important dimension is the dimension of time. The groups are always groups from different lengths, 4 notes, 6, 8, and creates, let's say, a time proportion. And each of the hands play a group of different lengths with a different breadth. So we have really to use the accents as a kind of melodic and time element for each of these groups. Ligeti asked, of course, to have unity between the accents and the slurs, so that we breathe with each of these phrases. Later on, when we have a change in the distance with the music, well, when the violinist is tuning his instrument at a distance, we should find a quality of sound that expresses this different space. Something like without weight and almost without timbre, without presence. Step by step, the piece will be more animated. And of course, we can use the changement in register pulling the threads more clearly in one or the other direction. Or we can use the chromaticism that brings some darkness to the basic general color. And of course, we can use also the rhythmical palpitation almost in order to give a direction step by step to the climax, part 26. Well, we can use the small accents that Ligeti added for the printed version. Let's pay attention to be always clear in the texture. For instance, bar 28, when the string quartet plays on such an interlaced way, let's keep the polyphony and the comprehension or the intervals. And at the end, with the solo of the horn, let's try to create the illusion of several distances, so always more distant thanks to these different echoes. Almost inaudible at the end.